If you want to get into photography or video, you need a camera. But there are so many different cameras out there and so many different brands. Just to name a few, there's Sony, Fujifilm, Camera, Nikon, Pentax, if you want to go with that, Hasselblad, Leica. I could go on for ages. In fact, my friend and I once quizzed ourselves to see how many camera brands we could name, and I'm pretty sure we got to about 21. So how do you choose from all of these different camera brands and cameras? How do you find the perfect camera for you? Well, today I'm going to give you a few pointers to help you along the way. First off, you need to determine what you are using the camera for. That is the most important step. Are you using it for photo? Are you using it for video? Or a mix of the two? And then even deeper, what kinds of photos are you going to use it for? Portraits? Wildlife? Landscapes? Sports? All of those are better when various specs are prioritized over others. And in the video realm, are you shooting short films, YouTube videos, vlogs? It really is extremely important to figure out what you are using the camera for, because no perfect camera exists, even among those subgenres of video and photo. Next, you need to determine your budget. And when you are determining your budget, you need to keep in mind that you also need to buy a lens. At least if you aren't buying a point-and-shoot camera, which is what I recommend. Interchangeable lens cameras basically can be upgraded for a fraction of the price of the camera itself, because you can buy those new lenses, and there are so many that are just better than whatever you may currently have or get at the start. I hate to break it to you, but if you cannot spend more than about $500, or maybe you can get away with $400 if you buy used, then you're probably just better off going with your cell phone. Because assuming that your cell phone is relatively up to date, as in no more than 6 years old, then chances are it has a pretty good camera. For instance, this phone that we've reviewed on the channel, as well as another budget phone we've reviewed, see those in the cards above, are only about $200 to $250, but actually have pretty decent cameras. Both of those are budget phones and a couple years old now, but still are pretty respectable. And when you start out by using a phone or something that's a little less professional, then that will allow you to focus more on the techniques for photo or video. And oftentimes those techniques, such as composition, storytelling, lighting, and a few other things, are more important than what gear you have. After that, you need to start narrowing it down. One tool I like to use is cameradecision.com. They have a tool, and dpreview.com has a similar tool, that allows you to search through a bunch of various cameras and narrow down what options you may have based on price, specifications, brand, all sorts of things. So, for example, if I wanted a pretty decent vlogging camera for about $800, not including a lens, then I could go onto one of those sites, select cameras that have a flip-out screen or a microphone port, and then put the price range to $400 to $600. And already that will narrow it down massively and make it much more easier for me to sort through these options. And then you need to look up reviews of the options you are considering. YouTube is my favorite place to look up reviews for cameras, but you can also look up articles on places such as Photography Life or PC Magazine even. And again, DP Review often has reviews themselves on their website. These reviews will reveal to you the flaws in the camera and the places where the camera excels, so that you can know which camera suits your needs best. What camera would I recommend? Well, unfortunately, I can't recommend one to you because of all those factors I just talked about. I don't know your specific budget, your specific use case, or if you already have lenses that you want to be compatible with the camera that you buy. But hopefully this video helped you find your perfect camera. Tell us in the comments down below, what camera do you use right now, and what camera do you hope to upgrade to? I'd love to hear, and if you'd like to watch more of our content, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future videos, and click right here if you want to see more videos right now. YouTube picked this one for you, so it should be pretty good.